Hey guys, welcome to Arm Strength Media. I'm Minok. Here, let me see. So, just getting used to this setup here. It's not the most ideal setup. It's just a little corner that I have available to me at the moment. In the future, we do want to work on getting a podcast going. The way I was thinking was every Monday we'll record and every Tuesday we'd post it, something like that. But, it's an idea in the air. We'll see. But anyways, so to test it out, I thought I'd do a prediction video and see how I can work with this, what I have currently, until we obviously upgrade the stuff in the future. But for now, we'll use what we have. So today I want to talk about one of the matches I'm most excited about, which is talked about like crazy, but it's the Michael Todd versus Hermes Gasparini super match coming up at East vs West 16 this February 15th. I'm incredibly excited for this card. There's amazing matches. We'll just talk about the one for now, but there's so many amazing matches in that card. It's gonna be a great event. Man, coffee's nice. But anyways, so with this match, I think it's gonna be really close, and it's honestly, technically, I think it's more like 50-50. But I'd give a slight edge just because of endurance to Michael Todd. I think Hermes does have his back pressure is crazy, his riser. And Hermes also has a really strong arm and a great press. So if he goes on top over Michael's hand and gets, behind his press and has Michael on his side of the table, I think Hermes can do something crazy with that. And if he's that strong and does it 3 times in a row, I don't think it's a title match. So if he does it 3 times in a row, then that, game over. But if Michael Todd is able to stop him in any way and keep some of his hand, like if it's either his pronation, his cup is in the king's move, so he's not full out, his wrist bent back, and he starts bleeding out Hermes. Hermes is bigger than before. They met before, and this happened before, but Hermes just had amazing endurance. But don't forget, you're talking about like a 9,500 kilogram Hermes as opposed to like 120 kilogram Hermes. So I think Hermes' endurance, although he's been working with cardio and everything like that, I don't think it is what it was back in the day. It's just, as you get bigger, it's a little bit harder, especially if you're the one on the offense. So I believe with the numbers I see Michael doing, with the lifts he's been doing, the way he's working his hand and stuff as well, his cupping and everything that was weaker before, he's been strengthening it up and improving. And with that crazy mindset he has right now, that's what I feel gives him the edge over Hermes. And I think that day Michael will come on top. But the way he does it and the way the match goes is so much for the future that is also like crazy to think about. Like if Hermes dominates him, then I don't think we'll ever see a Michael Todd versus LEVAN, which makes me sad. If Hermes just pins him 3 times, kind of like when he crushed Jerry. Like it's like, wait, what? So it's like if he were to just pin Michael Todd 3 times in a row, just like that, we'd be like, then there's no point Michael Todd with LEVAN, which for me would make me sad because we'd want to see something like that in the future, just because a king's mover like Michael Todd versus LEVAN, but a really strong Michael Todd, right? So there's that. Then there's if it's a crazy dogfight and then Michael Todd wins, then okay, he'll face LEVAN. But we already feel now, after seeing that, being like, okay, well, LEVAN's stronger, so he'll just beat Michael Todd 4-0, 3-0. But if Michael Todd dominates Hermes, then it'd be like, wow, we can't wait to see Michael Todd versus LEVAN because this is going to be crazy and intense. So there's so much weighing on this match in general. And if Michael Todd wins, then the next match with LEVAN will be Michael Todd. If Hermes wins, we'll see Vitaly, and then we would see Hermes. So it's like, every scenario is cool, has a good outcome in the future, except if Michael Todd loses. For him, the outcome would probably be not that great, obviously. Like, then he has to go back a little bit and move up again and keep working out and keep going for it. But yeah, it's just a crazy match. I'm looking forward to it. And honestly, for me, I love Hermes. I think he's a great arm wrestler. He's very entertaining. He's just very technical, very strong, a very good guy in the sport. But just because I want to see Michael Todd do something with LEVAN, I hope he just dominates. But I highly doubt that's what's going to happen. I think what's going to actually happen is it's going to be a war. And at the end, it's that guy with that bit of just more of the edge, just that can just with the endurance get through at the end. And I think that will be Michael Todd. but it'll be extremely close. If I were to put any number on it, I'd put like 51-49 Michael Todd. Like, it's going to be really close. Anyways, that's the prediction.